This week on One Devotion. Watch a father and son reach their Euroleague dream together. Hear how Lithuania's third largest city takes pride in its basketball. Check out which teams are flying highest after the first two games. And meet a Euroleague rookie who loves cooking in his free time. On Friday, the first Euroleague game ever held in Sardinia proved a festive backdrop for a unique father and son story. Romeo Sacchetti never reached the Euroleague as a player himself, but when he finally debuted this month as Dinamo Sassari's head coach, he did with a special partner, his son Brian, who wasn't even born at the time of his father's original Euroleague dreams.
He coached me when I was a kid, but he didn't push me to be a basketball player. I mean, it was so automatic for me when I was young, going to his practices, to watch him playing, watching TV at home, basketball games. So for me, it was so easy to be introduced in the basketball world.
After starting his professional career playing for his father, a big moment in Brian's development came when he decided to prove that he could make it on his own.
I grew up with people saying, okay, you play just because your father's a coach, you're a coach. And everybody will start talking about this all the time when I was younger. So for me, it was like kind of extra push to me to show everybody I mean, normal player, good player, can play anyway with or without my father.
During that time apart, when their teams faced each other in Italy, Brian relished opportunities to show his father how good a player he had become.
It was kind of weird because of my mom too. My mom was coming at the game, so who I have to cheer now? My father or my son? So for her it was difficult, but for me, the first time was very important. I was stressed. I wanted to show everybody, okay, I play against my father. I have to show everybody I'm better, I want to win.
After 4 years on different teams, Brian and Romeo were reunited in 2010 at Sassari, although the son admits now that he was not his father's first choice.
My father wanted another player chose to go in another team. So, joking, we were at home having lunch with all the fans, say, hey, what about if we come back together to play? My mom turned her head at lunch and said, are you sure about that? I said, why not? I mean, now we're grown men, so I think we will be good.
Now entering their 5th season together at Sassari and having helped lift the club to its first Euroleague appearance, both men agree that Brian has always had it tougher than his teammates.
He wants more. I think I can do more, I can practice more. I can, after practice, I used to stay in the gym for more time. He expected I practice tougher. I'm the first to be here in the gym. He expect me to be the last to leave. I like this way because so nobody can tell it's easier for me.
I'm so aggressive with him because I want more for this. I want more from my son than the other player. And maybe he play less normally because I have a father coach, because I stress too much because I want to improve, make a practice.
Everybody expect me to play more. Everybody is going to talk to him. Why you don't let your son play more? I said, don't worry about me, I'm the coach.
One thing that Romeo appreciates most is Brian taking full responsibility for the strict separation needed between his personal and professional roles within the team.
I coach my son maybe 6 years. He never talk about one thing outside of the locker room. That is important because he's a son, okay, but he's a player. I don't want to know nothing what happened in the locker room because the locker room is private for the player.
I think this is the first rule of a locker room. What do in the locker room, just stay in the locker room. We talk each other about everything, about everybody. So he doesn't want to know what the players talk about him. So I'm not gonna tell him for sure.
For the father who waited a long time, and for the son who followed in his footsteps, walking into the Euroleague together has been even more than a dream come true.
I was watching the Euroleague on TV since when I was a kid. So now going to play in Real Madrid, Euroleague, Istanbul, for me is like kind of a dream. And going with my father, it means something more. I think nobody or not a lot of people have the chance to say, okay, I played the Euroleague with my father as a coach. So I think it can't be better.
For basketball fans in Lithuania's third largest city this week, Thursday was a day of joy, as Neptūnas Klaipėda won its very first Turkish Airlines Euroleague home game ever. The same goes for team captain Martynas Mažeika, a hometown product who has been in a Neptūnas jersey almost longer than he can remember.
It's actually hard to remember. That was a long time ago, but every year the team goes up, you know, and as a basketball team and as a group, and everything goes well. Everything is professional right here, right now. Everybody makes, you know, players feel really good. So I'm happy that everything goes well.
Having debuted for Neptūnas in 2000 and played there most of his career, it is hard for Mažeika to picture himself in a different club. Despite having offers last summer, Mažeika decided to make one of his dreams come true: play the Euroleague with Neptūnas Klaipėda.
I had a chance to leave, but I'm staying so long here, so you know, it's hard to leave right now. It's my dream to play in Euroleague and one day to say to my kids, you know, that I played, you know, I tried to do something. So we at home and play in Euroleague. This is fun.
Neptūnas can say with pride that 9 of its players were born in the club's city, something rare now in pro sports. From its basketball-crazy fans to the way the club grew and grew in recent seasons, Mažeika is really proud of his team.
Actually, it's really nice to play here because I'm playing here really long. So, you know, all the people, you know, the fans is really good right here. So it's really nice. And I'm happy that I'm part of this team, you know, and that's why I'm playing so long here.
Growing up, Mažeika had his own local heroes, like Klaipėda-born Euroleague stars Arvydas Maciauskas and Saulius Tombergas. He got the call to the club's senior team at the young age of 15 and remains thankful now for how Neptūnas helped him start his career.
This city, this town, they really love basketball. Everybody, kids playing, and it is true, you know, that is the dream, you know, that I put the jersey. I'm really thankful for my coach. I grow with the men, you know, playing, you know. So for me as a kid, it was really important, you know. So now it's easier for me to play basketball at a high level, you know, because I start really early.
Back in those days, Mažeika never expected his hometown team to make it to the Euroleague. The question is, did anyone among the true believers in Klaipėda expect it?
I don't think so. But, you know, slowly it came, you know. I think it's really important for this town, you know, because here really everybody loves basketball and the fans going crazy, and they deserve to play here, you know, in Euroleague. So I'm happy for them.
Let's see what happened in round 2. Real Madrid stayed unbeaten after a thrilling finish, while Anadolu Efes held off a spirited Dinamo Sassari and Žalgiris piled on the points at home. Group A's first game nearly provided a shock, as Unix led Real Madrid with seconds remaining, thanks to a 10-point fourth quarter from Keith Langford and James White's go-ahead three-pointer with 7 seconds left. But Sergio Llull seized the final moment with a spectacular game winner on the buzzer, as Madrid escaped Kazan undefeated. Žalgiris Kaunas enjoyed a much more comfortable evening with its highest-scoring non-overtime game this decade, 97 points, as 6 scorers reached double figures. In the first Euroleague game ever in Sardinia, Anadolu Efes needed Nenad Kirstic and his experience to overcome a major challenge from Dinamo Sassari. So Real Madrid and Anadolu Efes stay unbeaten, but only just, followed by Žalgiris and Nizhny, while Unix Kazan and Sassari still wait for first wins. In Group B, CSKA avenged a painful Final Four defeat, Unicaja savoured a last-second success, and Limoges grabbed its first Euroleague win this century. Revenge was in the air, as CSKA welcomed reigning champs Maccabi Electra to Moscow. Unlike in their semi-final last spring, CSKA was in no mood to relinquish its lead on this occasion. Sonny Weems scored 18, Andrei Vorontsevich had a double-double. CSKA's 99 points were its highest in a regular season game in 7 years. In Spain, Unicaja, Malaga and Alba Berlin enjoyed a titanic struggle, which seemed to be heading for overtime until the last shot of the game, when Kostas Vasiliadis broke their tie with a spectacular game-winning triple. And Limoges led Cedevita Zagreb from start to finish, receiving 17 points from Nobel Bungu Kolo for a historic first win since 1998. CSKA and Unicaja now boast unbeaten records, while Maccabi drops even with Limoges and Alba joins Cedevita at the bottom of the group. In Group C, FC Barcelona and Fenerbahce Ulker seized impressive road wins, while Bayern Munich prevailed against another powerhouse. After a pair of disappointing visits to Milan last season, undefeated FC Barcelona exercised some demons there Thursday, as emerging star Alex Abrines, taking on the scoring role of injured Juan Carlos Navarro, made 5 of 5 three-pointers in a commanding victory over hosts EA7 Milan. Fenerbahce stayed perfect too on the road against Polish champion Turów, as the Euroleague's leading scorer so far, Andrew Gadlock, rocked the house with 27 points. And Bayern Munich struggled to see off Panathinaikos, but managed to get the job done thanks to a super shooting performance from Dusko Savanovic. Barcelona and Fenerbahce look good already with 2-0 records, one better than Bayern and Panathinaikos, while Milan and Turów have yet to occupy the win column. All 3 home teams won in Group D, but none easily, with Neptunas Klaipėda, Olympiakos and Galatasaray all surviving by 7 points or fewer. The group's big story came in Lithuania, when Neptunas won its first ever Turkish Airlines Euroleague home game in dramatic fashion, as Valdas Vasilius kept cool under pressure to sink the game-winning shot in the dying seconds. Galatasaray appeared to be cruising to victory in Istanbul after a huge first half, but Valencia fought back, reducing the deficit to just 5 points before Carlos Arroyo and the hosts held on. And Olympiakos held serve in Piraeus against Never Say Die Laboral Kucha, as Matt Lojewski led the Reds with 15 points. Olympiakos is now the only Euroleague team to lead its group exclusively, but has Galatasaray, Zvezda, Neptunas and Laboral just one victory behind, and Valencia itching to get off the mark. With a schedule full of practices, games, weightlifting and travel, Turkish Airlines Euroleague players have precious little free time to relax and unwind. When he gets the chance, however, point guard Tony Taylor of PGE Turów likes to fast break to the kitchen and work on his culinary skills, as he did recently for our One Devotion cameras. Let's see Tony try his hand at a couple of dishes, including one from the country where he started playing last season, Poland.
What's up, this is Tony Taylor. I'm about to show y'all how I cook a little bit. So you have a little Polish soup. Take the little chicken, make sure it's clean, you know, you gotta do that. Then we're gonna just drop it in here for now, right? We're gonna put it right in here. Little leaves right here, little lime, too. So it gives it a good little flavor right there. Then we just gonna cover the top for about an hour and a half and we let that thing simmer.
Nice start, Tony, but are you forgetting something?
Forgot the salt. Can't forget the salt, man. Got a little pat out, a little bam, 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 little whoo.
While we wait for the soup to cook, we can begin the main course.
We got some chicken right here, some broccoli, mushrooms. We're gonna make a little pasta dish. Usually I have a little tunes going, you know, for the mind and the soul. But right now, I need y'all to hear me. Put the chicken on another plate. Put a little oil on it. Get a little drizzle, a little grill seasoning, you know. Tastes pretty good. Now we got mushrooms and broccoli as well. You gotta use a different knife too. Make sure you do that.
Tunes may be good for the soul, Tony, but what sound do you want to hear now?
Wait for it to get a little warm real faster. I want to hear it sizzle. The little broccoli first, a little mushrooms. Gotta watch that boy cook right now. We'll start with the pasta. Can't go wrong with the penne.
Nearly 10 minutes later, the pasta is ready.
Put a little bit of this in here. You're gonna put the finishing touches on this dish right now. A little Parmesan cheese right there. Gonna transfer this to the oven. And we're gonna sit that in there for about 30 to 40 minutes. We're gonna wait for that.
Okay then, Tony, let's see how you dish it up off the court.
So we got the soup and it's done now. Come on and take a look at that. I know it looks good, huh? We're gonna come over here. Woo! How does that look? How does that look, party people? You know, so it's just a little meal that I do here and there every couple days, you know. So it's cooking with Tony Taylor. Hope you had a good time, because I sure did. Enjoy your day.
Hi Turkish Airlines Euroleague fans and welcome to Who Said Newcomer. Today it's time for Laboral Kucha Vitoria and its two new players Davis Bertans and Kim Tilly. Come with us. Hi guys, let's see how much you know about your new city and new team. First question, can you tell us a well-known monument of Vitoria?
The white version, Old Cathedral.
Do you know the population of Vitoria?
250,000. 254,000.
A typical dish of the country?
Chuletón.
I have no idea.
Chuleton.
Can you say something in the local language?
Aupa. Agur. Aupa.
Who's your team captain?
Fernando. I knew that. No.
Which player has spent the most years at the club?
Fernando. I said it first.
Do you know the name of the president of your club?
Querjeta. How's
Let's see who's faster now. Tell us the colours of your team logo.
purple, green, white, red, and blue.
What red, blue? There's no red, blue. I got it.
Yeah, we have the red and blue stripes.
The logo. Logo is just this.
So pink, purple, there's too many colors.
Ready for the last question? When was the team founded?
1959. That's a tie.
Well done, guys.
So what?
The final score is 5-5.
That's a tie.
It's a tie.
So we split the big prize, like you said.
Yeah, we'll send it to you both at the end of the season. How about that? Thanks for joining us.
You were almost good.
Yeah,
almost better than
you
me.
studied well. But
Fenerbahce Ülker Istanbul continued its strong start to the season with a comfortable road win over PGE Turuvs-Gorselec. And the Turkish team's inspiration was Andrew Gaudelok, whose superb performance makes him the B-Win MVP for round 2 of the regular season. Gaudelok ended up with 27 points, connecting on 9 of his 14 two-point attempts, also adding 1 three-pointer and 6 of his 7 free throws. He also provided 2 assists and made 3 steals in a highly effective all-round performance, culminating in a performance index rating of 30, making Andrew Gaudelok the round 2 B-Win MVP. Now let's check out the top 5 of the week.
Number 5, Klaipėda, Lithuania. History about to be made. Neptūnas Klaipėda wins its first ever Euroleague game with the dying seconds. The shot from Valdas Vasilius. Crazy scenes in Lithuania. It was a week of buzzer-beating winners in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Here's one of them, Valdas Vasilius. Number 4, Sassari, Italy. During an exciting game in Sardinia, Sassari turned defense into offense. A steal from Edgar Sosa, and up goes Raheem Sanders to explode the dunk. Good work from Sosa. And what a finish from Sanders. Number 3, Limoges, France. An emotional night in Limoges. A scintillating fast break coming up from the home team. Jamal Smith did well on the defensive stop now. Romel Curry with the pass, and Nobel Bungu Kolo throws it down. What a way to make the transition. Number 2, Kazan, Russia. Last few seconds, Real Madrid are trailing. Who better to give the ball than Sergio Llull? Finds space, hits the shot, and Real Madrid have won it, breaking Unic Kazan's hearts. Sergio Llull. And the number 1 play of a fabulous week in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague in Malaga, Spain. Last few seconds, it's tied. Kostas Vasiliadis hits the three-pointer on the buzzer. No time for anything more. Unicaja Malaga have the win, and look at the celebrations. Kostas Vasiliadis with the superb buzzer-beating, game-winning three-pointer. Unicaja Malaga win it. Kostas Vasiliadis.
It's a call to action in regular season round 3 next week as Yellow Fever takes over in the game of the week, and the most successful coach in Euroleague history returns to the scene of his greatest success. In Group A, centre Nenad Kirstic leads the charge for undefeated Anadolu Efes Istanbul as they host Žalgiris Kaunas. and Robertas Yevtokas in a battle of veteran big men. The winner in Group B's Game of the Week showdown is already sure to favour one colour, but star guards Reggie Redding of Alba Berlin and Jeremy Pargo of visiting Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv will first help decide which waves the yellow flag at the final buzzer. After his unforgettable return last season, legendary coach Željko Obradović again leads Fenerbahce Ulker Istanbul to face his former team, Panathinaikos Athens, in a pivotal Group C showdown in which Dimitris Diamantidis aims for a milestone and scoring sensation Andrew Gavrilok tries to keep the visitors unbeaten. In Group D, expect Crvena Zvezda to attract another super crowd in Belgrade as the relentless Jaka Blažić leads the charge against Luke Harangodi and a Valencia basket team still in search of its first victory this season. Those four and much, much more coming your way in the next round of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season. We'll be back next week with another One Devotion show.